Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Elizabeth and today's video is going to be my 33-week pregnancy update. If you are interested in that kind of content, then just watch on. We're going to get right on into it. So let's go ahead and get started with the points that I have for this video. This week has been, I can't get my breath, you guys. I just can't get my breath. It doesn't matter how I'm sitting, where I am, what I'm doing. I sound like I just ran a marathon, which I guarantee you I have not done ever, much less in this pregnancy. So yeah, no marathons, just life. So my 33rd week in pregnancy, I have been experiencing pretty much the same symptoms as I have been for the past couple of months. I have been having fatigue. I've been having fatigue. I slept most of the day yesterday. And I've also been experiencing some of the worst leg cramps that I've had this entire pregnancy, to the point where they kept me up on Thursday night, a couple nights ago. Just excruciatingly painful. And the only thing that seems to help is flexing, but it just kept happening on multiple areas of my legs, so that was not fun. I hated that. Those can go away forever. Also, something that is a little bit new, my belly is stretching and growing, which it should be. I do have stretch marks, and I have been very diligent about putting oil and cream on them. But this week, you guys, they are painful and they itch, and I can just feel my skin being very sad, and there's nothing I can do about it except do what I've been doing. So I'm a little bit worried about swimsuit season this year. Yeah, girl is going to be wearing one pieces. Let's just put it that way. Not that there's anything wrong with showing off your stretch marks. I just personally don't feel comfortable doing it. So I'm not. But anyway, so my belly has just been very uncomfortable, very itchy, and all that. The only other symptom that I have been experiencing that's been pretty consistent with the rest of the pregnancy is the pelvic pain, pelvic pressure. That has not gone away. The one thing that I have figured out this week, if you're the kind of person that has a pregnancy pillow and it works for you, amazing. I'm so happy for you. My pregnancy pillow that my husband so kindly bought for me does not work for me. I need to flip sides so many times in the night that having to rearrange the pregnancy pillow was so disruptive to me and my husband. It doesn't work for me. And I've tried it every trimester, basically. What I have figured out is all I need is a fluffy pillow that I just stick in between my legs. And it sounds weird, but I'm telling you guys, my back pain has been so much better since I started doing this. You have to be consistent with that. If you're anything like me, you have to do it all night. You know, if you get up to go pee, like you will be doing, just like me, you come back, you rearrange it. Don't think, oh, I'm fine, it'll be fine. No, put it in between your legs. I promise you, your back pain and even your pelvic pain might get better if you're anything like me. So that's a trick that I'm excited about. And if you haven't bought a pregnancy pillow already, try this before you buy one. Just see if it works for you before you buy something expensive. So those are pretty much all the symptoms that I've been experiencing, except, oh, there is one I forgot, you guys. This one is funny. So I have not really had a lot of cravings this pregnancy, except for two. I've always thought that fried chicken sounded good, and I've always thought that PB&J sounded good, and I don't really like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but the baby apparently does. But this weekend, you guys, I wanted a donut so bad. It consumed me. All I wanted was a donut. And so I really wanted Krispy Kreme, but the closest one to us is 40 minutes away. And my husband doesn't even like Krispy Kreme. I wasn't going to send him 40 minutes one way to get something he won't even eat. So I ended up going with him to go to a local donut place last night. I was a little bit nervous about it because of the gestational diabetes, but I had a protein shake before I had half of the donut. I ate it with almond milk and a lot of water. I checked my blood sugar 1 hour after and it was 160, so it was high. But you guys, I've had reads like that after eating a healthy, balanced breakfast. So for me, it was worth the splurge. I exercised a little bit and then I had a balanced dinner with very low carbs. So, but yeah, I was just consumed by the thought of having a donut. Told my husband, I was like, we have to get me a donut. Non-negotiable. So he was very kind and went. I only had 2 doctor visits last week, and that was a non-stress test and a BPP. So in case you haven't seen any of my videos, I am experiencing a high-risk pregnancy. The reason for that is long. There are a lot of reasons why it's high risk. First of all, I have multiple fibroids in my uterus. I have gestational diabetes that is insulin controlled, not diet controlled anymore. And then I also have what's called the PAPA hormone, PAPPA. I have a low-ish version of that. So there are also some other issues that go into it, but those are the main reasons why we're categorized as high risk. So my doctor has recommended, mainly because of the gestational diabetes, that I have 2 NSTs a week. But now they have replaced 1 NST with the BPP, which is an ultrasound check-in. So I had my NST on Monday and it went terribly. I did not like the nurse very much. I felt like she rushed me in there. She didn't put the monitors on correctly and then she just left. And she did not check on me once. So for the whole 30 minutes, for the whole 20 minutes, he was going on and off the monitor and I couldn't tell his heart rate that was fluctuating. When I tell you guys that I was terrified, I was terrified. And I kept trying to move the monitor to find him and that would help. It was awful. So when the nurse finally came back in, she's like, this looks terrible. And I was like, you would have known that if you had come and checked on me. It has been terrible since you left. So anyway, we repositioned. She did it again and he was fine. So that was a terrible experience. I was sweating. My hands were sweating. I was just so nervous. And I truly think, looking back, that it was just that the monitors weren't tight enough or weren't placed correctly. So anyway, I will speak up for myself more my next NST. I had my first BPP on Thursday. So I actually really enjoyed this because I got to see the baby and the tech showed me things that were good. Like, look, he's practicing his breathing. Look, he's moving. This is his position in your body. She also pointed out that he has a lot of hair and you can actually see the hair in the ultrasound. I have not been able to see it myself and I finally got to see that. So he definitely has a lot of hair and I think he's just going to be so cute. He passed the BPP with flying colors. She said he looks great. They don't do any size measurements at those if you're going to fetal medicine and getting ultrasounds with those. So I don't have any current measurements. 2 weeks ago, he was 5 pounds, 7 ounces, according to their measurements at fetal medicine. So he's probably hovering around the 6 to 6.5 pound mark at this point, if his growth trend has stayed consistent. So he's big. I will be 34 weeks in 2 days. I'm so excited. We have almost gotten our nursery done and I will be doing a nursery tour soon. I'm very proud of it. We've worked so hard on it. And a lot of the things I found secondhand on Facebook Marketplace, or they're things my sisters have given me, but I've worked really hard to make a space that will be warm and welcoming for him and for me in kind of the lower budget price range, because I know before we know it, he'll be all grown up and he'll want his own space that he gets to pick out himself. So anyway, that is my 33-week update. Let me know if you have any questions down below. If you have any questions about gestational diabetes or high-risk pregnancy or just pregnancy in general, since I'm almost done, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already and like this video because that helps me know what you like to see. I have another NST tomorrow afternoon and then I have my BPP and an OB appointment on Thursday. So this week we have a visit with an actual doctor this time. And it'll be interesting to see what they think of my blood sugar. So yeah, we're just so excited and we're feeling ready to meet our son. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!